Hey y'all, this is Kylie from Wild Lemon Fitness. Thanks so much for joining us in our online studio. Let's work out.
Hi friends, Rachel here. Welcome to Wild Lemon's online studio. For this class, we're going to get into a full upper body workout here. So I hope you're nice and warm. If not, maybe go check out one of our other videos. We're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start with some push-ups today. So I want you to go ahead and come all the way down to your mat so you're on all fours. We're going to start with our hands right underneath our shoulders, and then you're going to bring them out a little bit wider than that. Soft bend in those elbows. Roll those shoulders back and down. And then we're going to do this on our knees. So I want you to just slide those knees back so you're on a diagonal. Pull those abs all the way in. And from here, we're just going to get into some nice push-ups here. So inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift. Inhale, exhale. And you don't have to go as wide. Your body's going to let you know what's up. So maybe yours is a little bit of a smaller range. You just want to avoid arching that back. You want to keep that neutral spine. So keep those push-ups going. We just have a couple more of these. Finding that breath here. Here's 3, 2, and last one. Awesome job. From here, we're going to do a little bend in those elbows and just do a little pulsing. Just a couple here, so really engage your abs so that you don't arch that spine. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, shift back. We're going to get a little upper body stretch here, so press down through those shoulders and go ahead and roll all the way up. So if you have weights, it's upper body. If you have some weights at home, that's awesome. You'll notice I have 2 sets here because sometimes I get tired. So if you have more than 1 set, maybe find that. I'm going to start with some 3s, and I might go down from there. Again, I'm always listening to my body, and you should too. So you're going to grab those weights. We're going to stay on our knees. You can flatten those feet, or you can curl your toes, whatever feels better to you. Pull those abs all the way in. We're going to hinge forward from the waist. So important, your back is flat. Just stick that booty out. Pull those abs in one more time. And from here, we're going to reach those arms forward and then flip those palms down to the ground, squeezing those shoulder blades together. So we're going to get into that upper back here. So we're just going to pull those arms back and then squeeze them forward. So you're boxing out those arms to 90 and then pulling forward. So exhale. Inhale. Inhale, pull those abs in. Couple more of these. Again, you can always swap out your weights or drop your weights completely. Listen to your body here. 2 more of these. And the last one, we're going to hold this one back and just do a couple pulses here. So you're squeezing those shoulder blades together. You're not really working from the elbows. Squeeze those shoulder blades together right here. Abs stay in. Keep that breath work going. Keep those shoulders out of your ears. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, set those arms down. Shake out those shoulders if you need to. From here, we're going to go right into lunge. So I want you to take a big step forward with that right foot. You want your ankle to be underneath your knee. Super important. You're going to curl those left toes underneath of you and then pop yourself up into a lunge position. You want that back heel super high. Both legs are roughly around 90 degrees. Again, abs in, shoulders are going to stay stacked right over your hips. From here, I want you to bring those arms forward. So your hands are out a little bit wider than your shoulders. Palms are all the way up. And from here, we're just going to do a little bicep curl as we lower, extend as we lift. So exhale, inhale, really using that breath, letting it help you here. Exhale, inhale, squeezing from the biceps so your wrists aren't really working here. Keep a nice, strong, neutral wrist. That bicep's doing all the work. You have 2 more of these. And last one, we're going to hold this one low. And again, just do a little pulse as we curl. So shoulders back and down, flexing that bicep. If your arm isn't moving, that's totally fine. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step that left foot forward so your feet are in line. That back right leg's gonna step back, you're gonna bend those knees. So again, back heels high, both legs roughly around 90. Coming to that same bicep curl position that we were in before. But instead of having our palms up, we're gonna flip them. So we're gonna do some hammer curls here. So exhale, curl. Inhale, control it forward. Exhale, inhale. Finding that breath on this side. Nice, slow, deep breaths. Still using that bicep here. It's all right if that back leg gets a little shaky. Here's 3, 2, and the last one. We're gonna hold this one out, do a little curl as we pulse. Keep those abs pulled in. Find that focus here, finding a spot to help you find your balance. My back leg's a little wobbly today, and that's okay. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step that foot forward, shake it out. From here, I'm gonna turn so you can see me. We're gonna step our feet out a little bit wider than our hips. Your toes are gonna be turned out so they're pointed towards the corners of your mat. A couple shoulder rolls if you need to. So toes are turned out, pull those abs in. I want you to bend those knees. You're sinking that seat down. You're in a wide second here. So you want your ankles right under those knees once more, as much as you can, as long as they're not in, because that's gonna start to hurt. So, I'm out of breath already. All right, so ankles under your knees, roll those shoulders back and down. We're gonna bring those arms into an O, so I'm gonna lower it so you can see me, into an O in front of our chest. You're pressing those weights together, and from here, we're gonna open those arms up as we extend the legs, and then close as we lower. So inhale, exhale, nice and slow. So you're squeezing from the corner of your chest here. That's what you're working right here, right where that tank top meets that torso. Getting right into that corner of your chest. Using that breath. Finding that range in your lower body. Might not be as wide as mine, and that's okay. Got 3 more of these. Keep that breath going, you're doing great. And last one. From here, we're gonna hold it low, hold those weights together. Just squeeze those arms as you do tiny little pulses in that lower body. Squeezing from that chest still, pressing those weights together. Finding that nice, slow, deep breath if you can. That heart rate might be getting up there. I know mine is. Breaking a little sweat, that's okay. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up. Shake it out. These weights are getting heavy. You can always swap them out if you need to. Keeping your legs right where they are. You're gonna turn those toes forward. So we're gonna get into a little squat here. So toes are forward, shoulders back and down, arms side by your side, palms are in. From here, we're gonna squat down as we lift those arms to shoulder height. Inhale as we lift. So lower arms lift, upper body lifts, arms lower. Inhale, exhale. Go at your own pace. Listen to your body. Pull those abs in. They're working here as well. Really burning out those shoulders. That's what you're working here with this straight arm lift. Yeah, sticking your seat back, pressing all 10 toes down into your mat. 2 more. And the last one, we're gonna hold it low. Tiny lift as you pulse. Little lift, little lift. And again, shake out that shoulder. If it gets sticky, totally fine. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Shake it out. From here, we're gonna heel toe those feet hip width apart. Super important there, just hip width apart. Roll those shoulders back and down, pull those abs, and you wanna have a soft bend in those knees. From here, we're gonna bring those arms behind us to 90. So you're trying to squeeze those elbows behind you, but you're using your upper back. You're squeezing those shoulder blades together. All right, from here, we're gonna big up press up and then pull down. So big press, big pull. Exhale, inhale. Find that breath here. Keep a soft bend in those knees. Try to avoid arching that back. You want to keep a neutral spine, super important. Everything's controlled. No death grip on those weights as well. Keep it light. It's all your muscles that are doing the work. Here's 3, 2, and last one. We're gonna hold this one low, and we're just gonna do a little squeeze of the shoulder blades. So try to turn those elbows off. You're working from your shoulder blades, like you have a pencil right in between your shoulder blades. Try not to drop it. Little squeeze, squeeze. And you can always shake out those knees if you need to. Whew, keep that breath going. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold those arms here. I know those weights are heavy. We're gonna close those arms so your wrists are in line with those elbows, palms are facing each other. And from here, we're gonna press straight up and then pull right back. Exhale, press. Inhale, pull. Keep it going here. So still getting into those shoulders here. Awesome job. You got this. Keep going. I'm right there with you. I'm a little shaky. It's okay if you are too. Whew, almost done. Here's 3, 2, last one. Hold this one up. We're gonna do a little presses up to the ceiling. Little press, little press. So it's important here to keep those elbows in line with your shoulder. Think of framing out your face with those arms. Almost done. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. From here, we're gonna get right into our triceps. So keep those weights, swap them out, lose them, do whatever you need to do. You're gonna bring those weights together overhead. So try to press those heads of your weights together. If they don't stay, that's fine. Arms overhead. From here, we're gonna bend those arms and then extend those arms straight up. So you wanna keep those elbows kind of tight by your ears here. Squeezing from the triceps, squeezing those elbows together, keeping that chin lifted. Try not to drop that chin. You wanna keep that airway open. Super important, keeping that soft bend in your knees. You're almost done. Exhale, inhale. Almost done. One more change after this, you got it. Try to press those shoulders down. I know it's really challenging here. 3 more of these. Here's 2. And last one. From here, we're gonna hold those arms to 90 and just do little pulses up. So a little squeeze, squeeze, pull those abs in, press those shoulders down, chin lifted, bend in those knees. Find that proper form right here. You're almost done. Whew, keep that breath going. I hope you're breaking a sweat. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. You are done with that. Set those weights off to the side. We're gonna get a little stretch in here. Shake out those shoulders. Feet are gonna be hip width apart. Little bend in those knees one more time. Roll those shoulders back and down. I want you to bring that right arm straight across your chest. Grabbing onto your right forearm. With that other forearm, press that shoulder down, shooting energy out through those fingertips here. Slowing down your breath for a deeper stretch. You can tilt that head towards your hands. Some people like to turn. I like to tilt. You do you. Find whatever feels best. Just press that shoulder down. Try to keep your chest open. And carefully release. And switch arms. So again, shoulder down, avoiding that elbow. You don't want to put pressure on that joint, so just use that forearm. Shoulders down. Option to deepen that stretch with a head tilt or turn. Whew. And carefully release. From here, we're going to reach that right arm back between our shoulder blades. Super light grip with that left arm. Give it a gentle pull, keeping your upper body up nice and tall, and then you have the option to side bend. So light grip here, a little gentle, gentle pull. Nice, slow, deep breaths. Let's do a big inhale here. And exhale. Coming back center, sweep those arms through, and then switch it out. So again, light grip with that right hand, gentle pull. Option for a little side bend if that feels good. Whatever your body needs today, do that. Coming center, we're gonna sweep those arms through. Big inhale, arms up. Exhale. Pull those elbows behind you, open up that chest. And from here, I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see me. You can stay right here, maybe wiggle those fingers, little spirit fingers. I like to do that. You can interlace those fingers behind you, roll those shoulders back and down, squeeze to lift those arms up if that feels good. for a deeper stretch if you want to. Carefully, you can fold forward, dropping your upper body. Sometimes my back cracks here and it's pretty nice. One more deep breath. Exhale, releasing those arms all the way down. Little bend in those knees. Pull those abs in slowly, slowly rolling up one vertebrae at a time, rounding those shoulders back and down. Shake it out, and you are done. I hope you got an awesome sweat on. I hope your whole upper body is on fire right now. Maybe do a little extra stretching, drink lots of water, and I hope to see you back here very soon.